Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you a video on how to train your dog to do a simple trick. I call mine turn, but other people's call their, I don't know, twirl, spin, other things. Anyway, I'm going to be demonstrating this with Retro, who's very excited right now, and is hitting the camera. So, let's get started. So, for some people, they try to start tricks too fast, and what ends up happening is they confuse their dog, and they make their dog frustrated. So, that's really what the focus is not to do that, to make the trick training to be easy and fun for both you and your dog. So, personally, how I started this with my previous dog, who was a blue heeler, is that, come here, Rhett, is that I started doing this. Okay, here, just a second. I started just taking him and doing half the motion. He did it full because I've already trained it, but just doing half the motion with him because oftentimes they don't understand the concept of going all the way around like that, and they end up getting frustrated because they don't understand what you're trying to do, and you're trying to do it too fast. So I start by doing half the motion like that and just having them get part of the motion down. And then what your focus would be is to eventually get the dog to do an entire spin like this. So for bigger dogs, take it what I would say lower and slower, so they don't end up having to do such a tight turn. For all dogs, I would say go slow with them, and oftentimes it's very confusing for them to have the treat all the way up here as you're trying to train them to do a trick where they don't understand what you're wanting. So I would start with luring them halfway and then go from there. And so here's one. He's not as good as this one. So I would go like this with him to begin with, just to get the process down of turning to a side. So this is one of our newer tricks. We haven't done the other side yet. As you can see, he's already pretty good. And I just take it slow, and then I would treat that behavior, because even though he didn't do it perfectly, he's still doing it, you know, as a step. So we're working toward a better, you know, a better trick. So you go like this, and there. So I take it, maybe this will help. He's kind of excited right now. I got some high value treats out for him today. So I take it like this and take it slow and take it wide too, so the dog doesn't get stuck on their own body turning around. And just take it slow. There you go, good boy. And work on that. So I would say that food luring is by far, out of all of the methods that I've tried to train a dog, food luring is far and away the best method I've ever used. I don't recommend using, like for example sit, I don't recommend using the push down the backside method, because what happens is I've noticed I used that method with my previous dog, and every time I try to brush him or I put any sort of pressure on him, he would end up sitting down, and then that made everything harder. Now, the dog still might do that, but when you train them to think pressure on the backside means sit, it just makes life harder. So here, let's try this again. So we go slow, we go around. And sometimes just taking it halfway is perfect. Whatever your dog can handle at the moment, don't try to get the full behavior right away, because all that's going to happen is both of you are going to be frustrated. Now, turn is an easier trick, so most dogs are able to get that relatively quickly, but I have heard of and seen dogs who struggle with this trick, and I would almost bet you that most of the time it's because someone's trying to take them through it too fast, and they're like, I'm losing it, what am I supposed to do? So just take it slow, and your dog will get to be a little spinning, twirling, turning champion dog in no time. And it'll be fun for both of you to learn this trick and to just spend time with your dog. Guys, the tricks that you do with your dog, every one of them is a time to bond and to train. And so take it slow, have fun, don't get mad at your dog. Obviously, they're trying to please you and they want to do what you're asking, because dogs by nature, most of them are pleasers, such as this little dude, and they just want to have fun with you, want to bond with you and be with their pack, and you're their pack, and you're their pack leader. So have fun with it. I hope this helped. He was very wiggly. This is like our first video, so he's not very good at performing, and here soon maybe we can try some other tricks, and maybe your pooch will be doing turns and spins and twirls in no time. I hope that this helped. Of course, like I said before, all this advice is not expert advice, and so please keep in mind that all individual results, including failures, lies on you. I'm not going to take ownership of any of the results. And so anyway, have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Good boy, Red.